Going on, people? I'm Amiri.
And I'm Zara, making
Uh,
jewelry today.
just want to have a quick discussion about the situation that is going on with Clippers owner Donald Sterling. Yeah, it's a hot topic right now,
It's trending.
especially for the black community. I'm just anxious to see what's going to be done. A lot of people calling for a boycott. However, from the fans or whatever,
And the players.
and the players, which I don't know. This might ruffle a few feathers, but I don't really care if they don't do anything. The players, because for one, he writing their checks, and the reason why I say that I don't care for the players not doing anything or boycotting or whatever, because it's been this goes on every day. It's always a situation where somebody done did this or somebody done did that, and we boycott or march
Right.
or do something, and then these same two fingers, 2 days or 2 weeks later, it's forgotten about.
Exactly.
Man,
Look at Trayvon. That was a serious situation, and we marched and rallied and wore hoodies for a little while and posted pictures, and then it was over. So, what are we going to do that will make a difference? Is the question.
I mean, what about Oscar Grant? All
Truly,
those people. But that's another that's something else.
I'm gonna do the olive.
I'm just saying, that until we do something effective and different, man. Look, we could just kill all that noise. I mean, all he gonna do is apologize, and we gonna be happy. We gonna be we're satisfied. He gonna have some free Clippers jerseys on the stands and the
Right.
stands on the seats, and everybody gonna be overjoyed. Free Clipper jersey.
But I really do hope that people take this and say, at least we're not gonna go to Clippers games, because that's what would hurt his pockets. The players not playing is not gonna hurt his pockets.
Fans,
right. The players not playing is gonna hurt the players, but to hurt him, we gonna have to stop playing, pretty much. But my my perspective is on the girlfriend, because that's the interesting thing to me. To say he's racist, he's dating a black woman or a half black woman, or however y'all want to put it, or they want to put it, because y'all didn't say nothing. But y'all like my bow? I don't know if y'all can see it, but I made it. I'll put it up on Etsy. Either way, the girlfriend, that's interesting, because she is the one who leaked the recordings, and he's clearly been talking to her like this for quite some time, saying he doesn't care who she's with or who she sleeps with, which clearly he doesn't care about her or love her if he doesn't care who she's sleeping with. But ladies, don't put yourself in this kind of situation, really. Don't date a man because of his money or because of his status or, anything material, because then he feels like he owns you, and in essence, he does. He can say what he wants if the only reason that you're with him is to be inside of his pocket, because you're making yourself a possession. He is, and we talk about the law of attraction all the time, and it's really more than the law of attraction. It's teaching people how to treat you. he's treating her how she sees she treats herself. She is lowering herself to the level of being bought because there is no way that this beautiful woman, probably my age, is attracted to this old wrinkly man whose face is falling off of his skeleton. There's no way that she is actually in love with him. So she's being bought. She's disrespecting herself and allowing him to disrespect her. Because this isn't the first time that he's, went off and ranted and raved about it. That's why she chose this time to actually, you know, make it public. But don't do that to yourself, ladies. You're worth more than $1, and I'm sure he's spending money on her, but you're worth more than that. And this is a married man we're talking about here. So either way, she's in the wrong, and in the wrong. So
and the wife sued both of them, man.
yes, the wife sued. So yeah, ladies, also consider that when you're thinking about dealing with a married man, that his wife can sue you. Yeah, for what little you do have or what money you're getting from him, she can take it back. That's legally hers, and she can have it. So definitely don't put yourself in that position. You remember? Think about this. What's that girl's name? Fantasia. Not a big rich superstar. She's not super rich, but when she was sleeping with that woman's husband and his behind ain't had no money, he was living off of her money. But when she was sleeping with him, his wife showed sued her. Alienation of affection. Go look it up. I'm telling you, it's real out here.
Like I said,
don't mess with the wife.
I said this earlier. The wife probably set that up.
Right.
The wife probably like, well, you suck her dry.
Oh,
suck him dry.
He's too real, y'all.
Spit it in my purse. that's what the wife
and
did.
she gonna break her back off. It works like that. I've seen this movie with Halle Berry with something like that in it, where the two women set the man up. But yeah, guys, girls, ladies, gentlemen, however, y'all play the game right, because in the end, it's not what you want. It's not what you want. But his comments were inappropriate. But I mean, that's how they talk. That's how they talk in private. Not all of them, but most of them.
Only by all means, he's not getting no pass. It's just that if this is what goes on, he's saying this happens for a reason. I mean, if we allow things to go on like this, and I'm not saying go out there and kidnap mothers and beat them and all that, but I'm just saying it's until we find out an effective way to stop what they do. I mean, roll with it. Get your stuff in order. Don't you know what I'm saying? And it is something to be angry about. I mean, but until we find something effective to do, keep it rolling on your way. You know what I'm saying? Then that's definitely another topic. But study finances, study economics, get in their position. Well, you can say what you want, and then hopefully you saying some righteousness. You saying that to some good stuff, some uplifting stuff.
Right.
Once we get in a position where we could do what we have to do for our people, for the people that they're talking about, and we won't have to come to them for anything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But we have to be right in all aspects. We can have money, but if you dirty, that's dirty money. You know. So I'm talking about on a spiritual level and everything. You know, because the reason why things going, the reason why they feel they could say anything about us or say all kind of, because we shuck and jive wherever we at.
Right.
As soon as we get a little bit, then we go spin it right back with him. People like that. Not only that, but just do things that's highly questionable. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you like this. black people, African Americans, whatever you want to call it, we are a phenomenon. You understand? We buy, we wait for the same pair of J's to come out, stand in line for hours, get them, and lick them. Go crazy for some
people licking shoes.
tennis shoes. That's the type of stuff we do. That's what they see.
And that's why
that's what they
ridicule us.
But that's another topic too. We gonna touch on all that type of stuff. You know, and it's just everything that we touch on, you know, come back around to making us a better people. It's not that we belittling anybody. You know, you gotta point out the issues to fix them. You know what I'm saying? And this us. You know what I'm saying? We you know y'all us.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? And like people say, only God can judge me. Trust me, I would rather you judge me than God judge me. If God judging me, I don't know, it might not turn out too good. You know, just be careful what you ask for. Be careful what you think you know. You know what I'm saying? I would rather a friend or a brother get me straight before God judges. That's like you, somebody telling you the police down the street, hide that or whatever you're doing that the police won't like. Right. Stop it. Right. I would want somebody to warn me that the police down the street. I definitely would want somebody to warn me. You know what I'm saying?
That I'm disobeying or displeasing God.
You know what I'm saying?
Because his judgment is way worse than the police judgment.
Only God can tell me walk 2 steps and get hit by a bus or something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, and it's not. It's never. You know, most of the times it's not like that. But I mean, you break rules, you get punished for that. You know. But that's once again that's another topic. But you know. Yeah, that's all. We just wanted to comment on this Donald Sterling situation. You know, he done apologized already. People done got what's the word I'm looking for? Satisfied already now.
They've sedated him. Sedated the people. We're very easily appeased as a people. You don't have to give us much. And I think that the change that needs to be made is, well, of course, we need to get on one mind and keeping one law, because for whatever reason we feel like we can start a society of our own with no laws and no rules. Everybody just do as they will. We just put all our money together and build something. But you have to have rules. And putting our money together and building something will be the next step, because until those players decide, you know what, we're not going to play for him no more. We're going to put his money that he has given us together and start our own thing. When the fame doesn't mean anything anymore, when, you know, ratings and all that doesn't mean anything, but for the love of what they do and, you know, doing something for their people, they're going to do their own thing and start their own league. Until that happens, they got to do what he say. They got to play his game. Because, like he said, he's signing their checks. We ain't signing their checks. We signing his checks, actually, when we buying tickets and paying for parking and watching it on TV, giving them ratings. We signing his checks. So if you want to do something about that, turn your TV off. Turn your TV off anyway. It's too much to be done to be watching TV. We got too much work to do.
See, if I hear somebody say something about a damn shower ride again.
Oh, God. But that wasn't on TV. That was on the internet. That was on the internet.
It's media.
Right.
How the hell is that constructive? I can see if you can make $5 every time you mention Mimi or a shower ride, then I would understand. But anyway, yeah. If you put it like this, if he want all white fans to come to Clippers game, be my guest. You should have an all white team too. Your ass would be at the bottom of the standings, and you'll be the saddest team, the sorriest team in the league, because you know who carries these teams, these black males. You know what I'm saying?
Us.
And sooner or later, you're not gonna have a white ball on none of these teams. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. We know what's going on with that. You know.
But he didn't say he didn't want them at his games. Period. He doesn't want her bringing them to his games. So, and he said that he's a part of certain societies, and he doesn't want his friends calling him and saying his girlfriend is on Instagram with black people, and his girlfriend is on at the games with black people. He doesn't want her to be seen in public with black people, even though she's black. I don't know who he wants her to hang with, but he doesn't want her broadcasting her affiliation with
start snuggling up with his wife again.
Right. I mean, he has a wife who I'm sure
they approve of her feelings.
Right. But his wife is an older lady, and that's not the trend right now. The trend is to have a nice, pretty black girl on your side. So he's keeping up with the trends. He's at a midlife, afterlife crisis.
Let's see, me.
End of life crisis.
That's going home crisis. That boy about to. But anyway, whatever.
Yeah, we're way off. Way off right now.
You picked the wrong crop. That child has black in her.
Much.
So it's some.
Look at them cheekbones.
Man. But we know what she's doing.
But like I said previously, she has put herself in that position, and she can take herself out of it at any point. But if you let the money rule you, ladies, if you let what a man has determine how you will be treated, you will always be treated bad. I say it all the time because I've lived it. I have grown up in it. I've seen it happen. You will not believe how many black eyes are hidden behind $200-$300 shades. You will not believe how many women who you see walking around with the most expensive bag and the nicest shoes, driving the nicest car. Those gifts are because asses are getting beat. Because women are on the side. Because he's not home at night. That's why they get those. And not all of them. Because there are women who work for those things, who have wonderful husbands who give them those things. But the majority, I will tell you, riding around in New Orleans, I've lived in Dallas. Riding around in Dallas, I see more women crying in Mercedes than I do in a Honda. You see them at the stoplight. You see them in the parking lot looking miserable and depressed because there's a high price tag on those items. There is. So be careful what you want. Be careful what you ask for. Be careful what you... And that's why I posted the video when I said, know the difference between your wants and your standards. If a man with a nice car is your standard, if a man with status and money and the high power career is your standard, you're going to get what comes with that. But if your standard is a loyal man, a trustworthy man, an honest man, a man who keeps his word, someone who doesn't cheat, who won't beat on you, if that is your standard, you're going to get that, and that man can be raised up to appease your wants. So know the difference between what you want and what you won't do without. Getting your ass whooped for a $50 for a $500 purse is not necessarily what you want. It really isn't. Because that purse cannot heal a bruise. I promise you.
Oh yeah, you can put your check on that.
Black eyes ain't pretty. I don't care how nice your shades are. They just are not. They don't feel good. That pit in your stomach don't feel good. It's not worth it. It's not worth it to be disrespected for nice things. Work for it. Do without it. You can be just as fly in a $7 dress. I know y'all heard. Well, y'all might not have heard Erica sing it, but Clever. Look it up. Erica Badu. Clever. I put a $7 dress on and be just as fly as the sky before I take Prada and all the stress troubles that comes with that kind of man. No. So.
Man, but shit, that's you gotta think of that type of stuff, man. What's the use? I mean, living good, being happy. I mean, what's more important, money or happiness? And I know money is an important thing, but if you not happy with money,
right.
But just people don't know. Sometimes most people just don't know what to do. They figure that is happiness, And I know one thing: it definitely amplifies happiness.
It does.
But
if you ain't happy without it, you won't be happy with it. Because it also amplifies unhappiness.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Wherever you at in life,
having more money will make more of that.
Because I mean, major responsibilities come with money. And see, but then it's I guess it's different. From whatever you do, you have to work to get money. You have to work to be able to live a certain lifestyle. Because getting your ass whipped, I can assume that's work.
That is work.
You know what I'm saying? Or, getting belittled or disrespected or, walked on, looked over. That's work. Because we do it every day clocking in. That boss, he might not be getting as bad as somebody's spouse beating you or whipping you, but that boss that's micromanaging you and making you feel bad, and you go home fuss with your spouse, whatever. That's just as worse. Cause you don't know what people go through, and you come home with that, you might push your other to whip your ass, and y'all getting work checks. I ain't even really
right.
You know what I'm saying? So, not to even really joke about it, but to put some laughter in it, to keep from crying, because it's a sad situation. It is, but regardless of if that man giving you what you think is the world, or going home to somebody after a job and getting frustrated,
right?
And then especially if that person trying to give you the world, trying to get something started, but it's just another issue, and it'll come back around because we're not going nowhere, But with that,
we say,
be great
and be inspired.
Peace.